Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. B. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly.
Hey everyone, today we're going to do part 15 of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We're starting sequence 7 now, and it looks like Jacob is going to look into this mysterious bee person somewhere in Parliament. Let's see where it goes.
All right, B. Who are you and what's your game? Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government.
An exception.
If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
So like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool. I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny? Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts.
How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations? I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
B, I presume.
And the chase is on.
Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
Then why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just a job, sir! Some old bloke paid me to...
Well, assassinated, just like that.
Smug bastard.
Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
Ah, I never got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! Oh, my lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
I just want to keep on living. There's so much more to be done. My life can't end now. Goodness, what a mess. Please, spare me. My sister is expecting me home.
I warned you! No good will come of that. You mark my words.
Steady on. Keep moving. Slow now. So much for the house call. I'll have to find a way into that carriage.
He's not supposed to be here!
No one's gonna give a damn if you disappear. Shh, he's hiding.
Are you? Hold it!
Alright, let's see what this is all about.
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Fry.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where'd they come from? Take cover, lads!
I'm tired of fighting. Let's just shoot these guys.
See here! What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency.
Hey, now it's a car chase.
With that Prime Minister. Everyone all right?
I bet my life on it. This is perfectly in keeping with this distinct lack of character.
Let's go.
Show yourself, Gladstone! Show yourself, you feckless mutt snipe!
And he's hardly going to be in the van with a cudgel, is he?
Slow down.
Damn Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large mustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Fry.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Wonderful. As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Fry.
Well, since I'm here, I guess I'll just start the next sequence.
Madam,
Mr. Fry.
ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Distract the reporters with a nearby paper girl.
That's yours, if you can get those chaps over there to follow me.
Right you are, sir. Blimey! Look! It's Squire Bancroft!
Best lead them astray before they tear me to shreds.
young man. Dizzy ought to keep you on to deal with the liberals.
Walk on, girl.
Yeah! In the car! It's the Prime Minister's wife!
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Fry.
Doing fine, girl. That's a girl.
Yeah!
Easy does it. That's the way.
What a rough place. Give me your arm, Mr. Fry. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Is your dog quite all right?
Oh, Desmond's fine. He's just not over fond of strangers. Or cats. Do you know this gentleman is a... oh, what was it? Yes, a costermonger, of all things. Remarkable how the working classes occupy themselves.
Very industrious, I'm sure. Shall we go?
So the vicar says, pardon, Bishop, I thought that was the Eucharist.
I'm so sorry. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
Mrs. Disraeli. Everything all right?
Oh, yes. I've just learned to whistle.
Right.
Why, Mr. Fry, I do believe that man is drunk.
I expect you're right, madam.
I'm going to ask what he's having.
Perhaps you'd let me recommend something instead.
She could be Prime Minister.
Oh, Mr. Fry, look at those two.
Yes, they seem to be,
I've been married twice, Mr. Fry. I'm fully aware of what they're doing. God bless them.
Let me see.
What sort of meat is that man selling?
best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful? Is it rat?
I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present company, but another name for it. Here we are. The old one-ton pub.
Oh, Mr. Fry!
Best beer in the Devil's Acre.
Do you suppose we'll see a brawl?
Why don't you have a seat, and I'll fetch you a
The
drink.
thrill. Shall we see what awaits us deeper in the acre. Quiet, Desmond. So, this is a pint, is it? Remarkable.
Nice doggy.
Good boy, Desmond. Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Fry, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better get you home.
Right you are, Mr. Fry. Come along, Desmond.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the dog walker.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret.
Oh, I'm just supposed to escape. Never mind. Forget the fight. Let's just drive away.
Who's a good horse? You are.
Well, I must thank you for a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Fry.
No, thank you. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you seek. Tiresome. Always blathering on about his military adventures.
Do you know where I might find him for a private conversation?
I do indeed. He's in town now, as it happens, campaigning against the corrupt practices bill.
That's the way.
Perhaps you could catch him in the Palace of Westminster. Oh, do be careful. The government could ill afford another scandal.
I assure you, I'll be very discreet.
Your stop, madam.
My stop. How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Fry. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy. Oh, yes.
I guess it's time to take out Cardigan as well.
What's this nonsense about needing a password to see Lord Cardigan today?
Relax. I've got it in my pocket.
Look sharp, man. Allow no one past unless I authorize them. Cardigan has gone too far this time. I've a mind to contact Scotland Yard myself.
Come now, gentlemen. I thought us united in opposition against this perfidious law.
Alright, let's focus on stealing the password from that one guy.
There's a very good reason indeed.
A group that advocates for the working classes.
Take a look around you. Are things really fine the way they are?
Fallen chic. Just state of this city. Londoners had pride then, I tell you. Take great personal offence to me.
Lucky I'm trying to keep out of trouble. Next day behind bars will be my last. But still, it'll be worth it to upend that low life. What made you think that was a good idea?
But I believe there is a reason no woman's ever entered politics. Teach this clot a lesson. But I believe there is a reason no woman's ever entered politics. Alas, that life is fleeting. Look at the copper crack of light between two eternities of darkness. This is about to get...
I'll do anything you want if you save me. Anything.
Never in my life have I been treated so unjustly. Some hands with actual agents.
Balaclava. Of course it bloody is.
god gods in this town. Unbelievable. I told the speaker I wanted to use this room weeks ago.
What's the problem then?
The problem is Lord Bloody Cardigan swooped in and laid claim to it. Some nonsense about the elections bill. He's posted men at the door and they're not letting anyone in without a bloody password. Meanwhile, I have my esteemed fellow MP, the Honourable Member for Dunny-on-the-Wold, waiting to discuss grazing rights. Blast Cardigan, blast the speaker, and blast room bloody 106.
Kidnapping this guy is gonna be very hard.
Don't remind me. I have an appointment with him later. Come on, you can use my chambers.
He's hiding.
Okay, 5 minutes later, I
just need to
finally
get
got this
inside.
guy.
No need for this to get messy.
All right, all right. Just don't hurt me.
Looks like trouble is brewing.
Having a bit of fun, is he?
Pardon me, gentlemen. Sergeant Freddie Aberline of Scotland Yard. Where might this scandalous activity be taking place?
Oh, yes, yes. It's, just this way. Follow me, Sergeant, but discreetly, if you would. One doesn't like to be seen airing a fellow member of Parliament's dirty linen, what?
I'll be very discreet. Usually I would be in disguise, but my clothes all fell into the Thames.
Watch for the... Oh, bugger. Oh.
This guy that I'm following is so oblivious. I'm assassinating everyone around him, and he's just gonna ignore people that are just lying on the ground, and he's just gonna proceed to wherever he's gonna go.
Tells them touching the statue is good luck, so Pit the Younger ends up smudged to the Evans.
Surely such upstanding sentinels of Britannia are not wavering in their duties,
Password. Balaclava. Come in.
Ah, Minister Hacker. One moment. Dashed paperwork will be the death of us, what? Give me a stout horse and a saber and I'd have this government running as smoothly as Henley Regatta. Now then, let's discuss this like... Good God! Who the bloody hell...
Oh, shut up.
Coward! Villain! Alas, that the hero of Balaclava should fall not on the gloried fields of Crimea, but to an assassin's blade in the very halls of power.
Are you finished yet?
Take your bow, knave, for you have managed what no Russian battery, what no Indian tiger could achieve. Claim your trophy, and may you choke on it.
Yes, but do tell me more about Balaclava.
Farewell. Farewell, dear Britannia. Your dawn shall be dimmer that the Earl of Cardigan sees it not. God save the Queen and the 11th Hussars!
What a prick.
Someone's here!
You okay?
Apart from the death squad on our tail, apart from that.
Backup's on the way. Why are you pushing yourself so hard? It's not your job to fight Templars.
I had this colleague. He was our boss's son. I didn't much care for him at the start. Everyone treated him like he was so bloody special. To me, he just wasn't invested in anything that didn't affect him personally. But I was wrong about him. He became my friend, put himself through hell, and he saved us all in the end. So, I reckon... Well, I can't apologize to him, but I don't know. I can try and live up to his example.
You are a good assassin.
Holy jeez!
Hello. It has been too long.
Galena! Blimey, I have not seen you since we blew up that lab in Paris.
There were many explosions and you screamed like a baby. Bishop tells me Otzoberg is here. I will kill him for you.
Super, great news. Now, if you wouldn't mind keeping watch, I am going to lie down and die now.
Rest. We have a big fight coming.
Sean and Rebecca are safe for now, but we're still relying on you to find us that shroud.
Order has bred disorder. The sea rises to flood the pubs and extinguish the street lamps. Our city will die. Tupene has failed. Lucy has failed. Brudnell, Elliotson, Pearl. All have gone into the night. It is up to me now. The assassins have brought nature's fury into our homes. Men have become monsters, barreling toward us, teeth out. Our civilization must survive this onslaught. To prevent a return of the Dark Ages, I will start anew. London must be reborn.
The Peace of Eden is under Buckingham Palace. We've got all we need. Let's start planning our infiltration.
Hold on, better to get visual verification. If we're gonna move, we need to be 100% sure. We'll only get one shot before Otso Berg crashes down on us.
Gotta agree with Sean.
We'll position ourselves near the palace, but we'll wait for you to sync the genetic data before we move.
It's all up to you, Initiate.
You're late. Starrick is making his move. The Peace of Eden is somewhere inside Buckingham Palace.
Let him have it.
I've seen your handiwork across the city. Perhaps you should trust my judgment.
I've been killing Starrick's henchmen. What have you been doing? Let's ask Henry, shall we?
I have been repairing your mistakes. Too much haste is too little speed.
Don't you quote Father at me.
That's Plato. And I am sorry, this doesn't involve anything you can destroy. Father was right, he never approved of your methods!
Father is dead!
Enough! I have just received word from my spies. At the Palace Ball tonight, Starrick plans to steal the Peace of Eden, and then eliminate all the heads of church and state.
Once more for old time's sake?
And then we're finished.
Agreed. So what's the plan?
Such an unexpected delight to visit you both. What is the news on the street?
Mrs. Disraeli, we have discovered that there is something inside Buckingham Palace that could threaten the...
What my sister's failing to say is that we require entrance into the ball tonight.
Impossible! Even if there were any invitation cards remaining, which there are not, someone of your lowly station...
If that damn fool Gladstone is attending this evening, they can have my card.
Perfect. Then I'll go alone.
Mrs. Disraeli, if you would be kind enough to inform my darling brother of the location of the Gladstones' residence, perhaps he could use his considerable skills to commandeer their cards.
What fun! Did you hear that, Dizzy? We're going to pinch the Gladstones' invitations.
Thank you for volunteering me, sweet sister.
Oh, a pleasure, brother, dearest. Now, Mrs. Disraeli, if you would excuse me, I must visit with the Maharaja. It occurs to me that he may have a second set of plans to a certain vault.
The nerve of Evie. Treating me like a child.
That's the way.
Yeah!
That's a girl.
Easy does it.
Now where can they be? The ball is tonight. They must have taken the invitations with them.
You wouldn't happen to have seen two carriages pass by here just now?
I did, sir. One with a man.
Where did the man go? Thank you.
Slow down!
I'm on the right track.
A private party event.
Let's get to the high ground and scope out this area. So the invitation is somewhere under that tent.
Mr. Gladstone must be shielded at all costs.
I'm being attacked! I recommend you stop struggling.
Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's looking. I'm just gonna steal this and get out of here. Alright, one invitation down, another to go.
Maybe I haven't been quite as delicate as I could have been, but still. Steady on. Mrs. Gladstone's under guard. Better be cautious. Better wait until she's alone. Now is my chance.
Must ask you to move along, sir.
Okay, so let's try to thread the needle here while no one's looking. I'm gonna sneak up right into the middle and try to steal the invitation.
One should
Got
not
it.
attend the Queen's ball without making a proper entrance.
Do not damage the Gladstone's carriage, so I gotta really take my time navigating the
Swords
streets
must be
here.
left at the door by order of the Queen. Freddy will know what to do. Let's go. Walk on, girl. Keep moving. Doing fine, girl. Who's a good horse? You are. Keep moving. Whoa, now! Easy now. Doing fine, girl. Walk on, girl. Let's go. That's the way.
Ah yes, we finally made it. So we'll stop here for now. Thanks for watching everyone. See you next time.